Florida. I am not your guru, the star of An Amazing Man, Mr. Tony Robbins, right here, right now.
And indeed he is, and we're so excited to be here in his beautiful home and invited in to really share an important and really significant hour with you. We've got a great show in line, and it could be the 1 hour that I promise you could completely change your entire life, and quite frankly, every aspect of your life. Not just finances, not just this, but really everything. We want you to be a part of it. I'll ask you more about that later for you to join the fun and to talk to Tony and let us know your stories. But let me show you exactly what's in the package today, because this, number one, is totally exclusive. You cannot find it anywhere else. What I love about what Tony's done is he has put together all the important elements in one package. And normally you have to buy it all separately. So let me show you that. And then of course we'll talk about Tony here in just a second. What's in our exclusive package? The only place you can get it. A phenomenal, phenomenal value that I think is completely invaluable. So check this out. You get the Ultimate Edge Peak Performance Program. That's $299 by itself. You get the Ultimate Edge. Now this is the breakthrough digital app. This is huge. That by itself, anywhere else you'd spend almost $300 for that. Then also $13 is the Money Master the Game book included. Now, here's what gets even better and sweeter and more amazing than just that package, because $611 is actually kind of incorrect. He's also added to this a $250 value in the most amazing profile. And I'm talking about if you just got it and did the profile alone, it's pretty much worth it. This reveals so much, that little card. The next one is great, a $200 value on a free coaching session. You get through this, you need help, you've got more questions, you want to be coached, that's included in this package. Also included in this package is you're going to save $100 above attending one of his multi-day events. You get a $100 savings included in our bundle. All of that for literally one single day. Understand, when Tony was here in October, everything sold out early. We had to cancel one of the shows, it was so popular. He's back tonight, and I guarantee you this is going to be an amazing evening. So make sure, if you want to get the collection, because I know you want to listen to Tony. He's here, he's about to talk to you. You're going to watch, you're going to listen, but order early before this sells out again. We have seen him, well, and everything. If you don't know Tony Robbins, you've been living under a rock for many, many years. He has literally, to listen to this, get your head around this, changed over 100 million people's lives who are listening to his CDs, who he's coaching. He's actually, in multiple countries, had 4 million people attend personally his seminars. Well, if he's had that many people and changed that many lives, imagine tonight what he could do for you. And here he is.
Shake the building, 1, 2, 3, go!
For the last 35 years, Tony Robbins has been on a mission.
I will give you my all. I will give you my soul. I will not hold back. I never do.
He's coached presidents, royals, athletes, and empowered more than 50 million people through his life training programs.
Who wants to have a hell of a lot more joy and excitement in your life? Say, ah!
Now, the entrepreneur, author, and philanthropist is bringing his years of knowledge to you at HSN.
Where you've been has nothing to do with where you are now. You make new choices in this moment, in this day, your whole life can change.
Join us right now live on HSN. It's Tony Robbins.
And here we are, and here's Tony. Hi.
Nice to see you again.
Last night we were figuring out we were on together. We saw each other 15 years ago,
know,
right?
Wild,
isn't that
it?
amazing? And thank you for inviting us into your beautiful home.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to take you back in time.
Okay.
This is a new question tonight, too. I actually want to go back, because a lot of times when you talk about your story, I think people watch, they're like, man, look at that. He's so successful, and he works with royalty and CEOs and heads of state and all these people, and then there's us Joe Schmoes, you know? And sometimes I think people look and say, oh, you know.
I am a Joe Schmo.
Well, exactly. But I'm going to take you back to the age of 16, not 17, because you really start your story mostly at 17. But at 16, what was happening in your life, and then what happened at 17 that made all the difference?
Well, I've always loved people, and I was always obsessed with making people happy and wanting to be happy myself. And I had 4 different fathers, and my mom was a beautiful soul, but she was also extremely troubled. So she abused alcohol, and she abused prescription drugs. And I was the oldest, so I went through some pretty intense experiences, you know, pouring liquid soap down your throat till you threw up, beat your head against the wall. But I loved her, so I complied, and I was also small, you know, as a little kid. I was 5'1" even in high school, to give you an idea. But when I turned 17, I just got on this mission to say, there got to be answers. Why is my life this way? Why is this my forefather? Why are we so broke that we have no food at Thanksgiving? One of the reasons I fed 100 million people last year, personally I fed 50 million, and I partnered with Feeding America by offering matching dollars. And the reason we're donating everything today to Feeding America and to another organization we'll mention is because my family was fed when I was 11. So at 17 years old, by that time, I went and started to feed people. I said, this happened to me at 11. I'm old enough. I can earn some money working as a janitor. And I fed 2 families, and then 4, and then the next year 8. And then eventually I started this small company and got my employees involved. And then it was 1 million people. And then it was 2 million a year. And then I matched it. So we fed 4 million a year for 10 years. And then when I wrote Money Master the Game, I'm interviewing 50 billionaires, all people that start with nothing, Joe Schmoes, who figured out how to master that area of life, the financial area. And while I was doing it, I watched Congress pass some new budgets that cut $6 billion out of food stamps and support. And so I said, I've fed 42 million people in my life in total. What if I did that in a year? So I fed 50 million, then 100 million, and it's been my mission. So if you decide tonight to change your life, to make this shift, to say, I want to get the best tools. It's a new year, I want a new life, and we all know resolutions don't work. I need a plan, and I need a coach who'll be there with me, who can take me on the journey to change my body or my emotions, relationships with strategies that really work, and I can do it fast. I can do it while I'm driving in my car, no extra time. I call it net time, or cleaning my house. Then while you're doing that today, you can do it for a $39 initial payment with a money back guarantee. But you're also going to be feeding. Last time I donated $500,000, every penny. I will donate every penny here again. And last time we fed 2.5 million people with my matching funds, and we also got 200 kids, girls, out of sexual slavery. And this month is Anti-Slavery Month. There are more people in slavery today than any time in history because the population's bigger.
That's amazing.
And so I work with this group, Underground Railroad, that it's former CIA, FBI, Special Forces, and they come in and they capture these guys and free these 8, 9, 10, 11-year-old girls that are forced into this. So most of you would probably donate $39 yourself to try to help a child get out of slavery or to help feed somebody in need. Tonight, you can give yourself all of this, and we're going to give 100%, and you've got no downside. So I hope tonight you'll let me be your coach, and together we can change some lives and make 2017 the best year you've ever had. So please call us now and get started.
Yeah, we'd love that. Now, here's what I love, too, is it's sort of a win-win, because what happens is you're helping yourself. You're watching, you're saying, oh, Tony, I know he's helped so many people. He's such a great coach. You know, he's so passionate about what you do. But when you get this tonight, you're helping others. And so you're right, it's a total win-win. Yeah. Now, I want to explain some things that we do. This is not part of Tony's side of it, it's our side. I want to explain FlexPay, because you mentioned it briefly, but I want you to see in the bottom of your screen, our FlexPay on this is, what, $39.80. That's maybe 2 lunches out, you know? So take that money that you'd spend on a lunch and put it towards totally transforming your life. And you can do that tonight. We have free shipping, which is also saving you even more money. But there's not a place in the world that you're getting almost a $1,000 value for $39 and some change that can dramatically and instantly change your life. So Tony, I want to kind of do an overview too. How did you put this together, and why did you combine this unique set of CDs and the journaling, and the new online component is fantastic.
Well, this is the part that I wanted to do first, is just, you know, many people don't even have a CD player, DVD player anymore, and yet many people do. So we still need to make that available, and it's kind of like buy one, get one free. You get this initial program, but now you also get it so it's on your phone. So now 24/7, 365 for as long as you live, whenever you want access, it's there. You need to be inspired. You need a strategy. You need to figure out how to stop this argument. You need to get through your kid. You need to get your energy up. It literally is there in your hand. And what I wanted to do, though, was combine my best programs. The Ultimate Edge is made up of 3 programs, and these are the best-selling personal development programs in history. There's nothing even close. We literally have 50 million people that have gotten my programs here, and it doesn't lie. And it's from celebrities, the Pit Bulls of the world, the Hugh Jackmans, the Serena Williams, the Oprah Winfreys, to the average person who wants to make their life better. So I hope that tonight what you'll really do is say, you got to be curious. I've been around forever. That guy with the big teeth is on. He's so intense. What's this all about? Maybe I'm just going to give myself a little gift to start the new year off, where I've got a coach who's going to step here and be with me when I need them to really finally make the results happen that I want. This program is for somebody who doesn't want to settle anymore. Somebody who says, my life is really good, but I want it to be great. Or my life is great, and I want it to be unbelievable and outstanding. People that are kind of, you know, not happy but not too unhappy usually don't act. People who are totally successful call me because they want that edge. And people that are at a stage of their life where they say, I'm not willing to settle anymore. I want to make a shift. Those are the people that call. And if you're one of those people back there, and if you're skeptical, what's so cool is there's no worry whatsoever. You can send it back. You know,
refund all your money.
But it won't happen. You'll keep it because it'll change your life. And I hope you'll call me and let me be your coach right now.
And the easiest part is just open the box. That's all you got to do. Open the box.
That's right. Put in that first audio.
Put in the first, or download it and listen to that first audio, and boom, you're in. And really, to your point, if you say, well, I always do everything online now, which I love the app, give this to somebody else. So it's almost like getting two almost complete sets for literally the price of one. And that's absolutely historical for Tony and being on the air and what he's
offering. And it doesn't count the coaching that you also get. So you get somebody individually who I've trained who will work with you one-on-one to figure out what do you want, what's preventing you from getting there, what's going to be the plan, and then following up to make sure it happens. So it's really the most comprehensive thing that we've ever offered.
Right, it's absolutely. We're going to say hi, Brian. Brian's on the phone. He's joining us from California. You're on with Tony. Brian, thank you, and welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you. Man, it's a real pleasure to meet both of you two, and especially you, Tony. Like, I literally have tears in my eyes right now. I'm so happy to meet you.
Oh, thank you. I'm really touched by that. Thank you very much. When did you get exposed to my work? What was your life then? Like then? What's changed? What have you shifted?
So I was actually probably exposed to you for the first time probably about a couple years ago. My brother was going through something difficult at the time, and he had, I believe it was Awaken the Giant Within. He had the audiobook like on CDs, and
yes,
you know, I had heard of you and everything before, and it wasn't until like I was going through something difficult that your work kind of reached out to me, and I was looking for anything just to shift my psychology and everything. And you know, I tend to like to know that like I'm in control of things, and I was always scared of outcomes that I couldn't necessarily predict. And specifically, like when it came to relationships, like I've been hurt so many times and disappointed, and
you too.
Right, I thought I was the only one. And you know, I really struggled with like recognizing my self-worth, and I have yet to go to one of your like live seminars. I missed you when you came to San Jose back in November, and it's like I felt so bad. I really wanted to go. I was studying for some finals and stuff for school. And yeah, definitely when it came to relationships, like I always kind of thought, not that it was necessarily impossible for me, but I really kind of lacked the strategies to realize, like I would always shift or change who I was to kind of fit the person that I was dating, and you know, it would make them like take advantage or something.
That's a losing strategy, right?
Yeah, like I feel so bad afterward, like I've had girlfriends cheat on me and stuff like that. Like luckily never been married, and you know, fell apart like when we were way more involved. But I always had the vision like for each one that's where it would go. You know, I'll take it 100% seriously and put my all into it. And I struggled because I never felt that like my all was enough, I guess, if that makes sense in that regard. Yeah. And you know, at times like struggle with that, but your work has really helped me a lot.
I'm really glad to hear that. You know, it's really interesting. Most women talk about relationship all the time. Guys don't talk about relationship very, very rarely, right? And so most guys just don't understand even the rules of the game. We're different species. I don't mean the men are from Mars, women are from Venus. I know John Gray really well. But there are women that are very masculine, there are women that are very feminine. There are men that are very masculine, there are men that are very feminine. And unless you understand some of these dynamics, we come up with different meanings. Men want to solve a problem, make it small, make it go away. Women want to share the problem because they want to be understood and connected with. And so I found over the years that helping translate between men and women, you can have people that totally love each other and can get turned off by each other just because of these simple little triggers where we're different. But when you know what the triggers are and you know how to click them on, it creates a completely different relationship, a completely different life. I'm curious, so you're a young man. We had 10,000 people at that seminar, by the way, in San Jose, and Pitbull showed up. You missed one. But I want to invite you to come to another one as my guest for sharing your story.
I'm sorry, could you
I'm going to do one. I'm doing one in LA in March, and I'll invite you to come out to that event and share. What would you tell somebody who's sitting on the fence who doesn't understand? They think, it's just a bunch of audios. How's this going to shift my life? You've experienced it now. What would you tell them who's skeptical to maybe get them to give this gift to themselves and or to someone they really love?
You know, I was I was watching a video of yours on YouTube, and it was shortly after I watched your Netflix documentary. And
Yes.
what I would say to somebody is, for as young as I am, I'm 26 and everything, and to a certain extent, I'm very proud of like all the difficult stuff that I've gone through because I'm still alive. And I think that even with people who are naturally optimistic, who naturally have a lot of energy, if they don't really learn to direct it, it's pretty sporadic. Like they're all over the place.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
especially for young people,
You're right.
especially for young people now, like there's not a lot of young people that I see that really have like a vision for where that they want to go or believe that they could do something different than like what society says, how they should react when it comes to their career or their love and relationships, like no matter what it is. And so to the person on the couch, it's just life's too short to kind of not be happy and really give everything your all on a daily basis. And learning how to unlock that is the greatest gift that, you provide to so many people. And it's amazing. Like it starts with the belief in yourself and then giving more of yourself. And to the person on the couch, just get up off it. You know everything that Tony says is true, and you probably ignore it to a certain extent because it's a little uncomfortable. It can be with how direct you are. You probably piss some people off.
He is direct, that's true. Well, Brian, I hate to do this, but we've got to run. So thank you so much.
Stay on the line, though, Brian.
Yeah, stay on the line. We want to grab your information,
We're going to invite you, Brian, to come to the event in LA coming up in March. So stay on the line, and really thank you for sharing your experience.
Thank you so much. And
congratulations.
And I have something kind of related to that. Thank you,
bless.
thank you, Brian. I got something related to that because he's 26, and he's like, man, why is everybody waiting? I had a gal, Ellen, who Facebooked me today, and she wrote me a very personal note, and I asked her if I could share it with you. She said she bought your first set 25 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
And she never opened it up until 5 years ago. And it had to have been tapes. I was like, oh, Ellen, honey, you're back in the, I think it was like
cassette
probably
tapes.
on, cassette tapes, right?
That's how old I am.
So then she said, yeah, I know, they're probably pretty valuable now. No, I'm kidding. So then she said, okay, I bought another set to get the updated one. And she said she never opened that up for another year. And her question is, in all seriousness, because I love what he said about do it now, even at a young age, get it together, and you can. But here she is years later, still not going for it, still not even really opening the box. And she said, how can I tackle this program? Am I overthinking it? What am I afraid of? Yeah, and she says, what am I afraid of? Failure? And then she said, I'm in a dismal place in my life with no hope. She's not 26. You know, she's farther down the line.
But we can make ourselves, we're the only creatures on the planet that can think a thought and make ourselves depressed, think a thought, make ourselves angry, think a thought, make ourselves worried, think a thought and make something much bigger than it is. And what I always tell people on that, and I've met people over the years that have told me similar stories. I kept it for 3 years and before I opened, then it changed my whole life. You know, why did I wait 3 years? Because a lot of times people want the answer, but they're afraid that there's work there. And more importantly, they're afraid to fail. They're afraid, what if I try this and even this doesn't work? And what I've said to people is you're afraid of being disappointed. But disappointment is part of life, and if you're not willing to be disappointed, you'll never have the joy, you'll never have the breakthrough. Like, you're always trying to protect yourself, you'll miss out on what's there. And people say, I've tried everything. You haven't tried everything, you haven't tried this. And I've got millions and millions of people that told me I tried everything, and they tried this, and it changed. And that's because this is not me. This is 40 years, 4 decades of me interviewing people that are the best in the world. How did you lose that 100 pounds when you never lost it for 10 years and then you kept it off and it's never come back? How did you find the one you love and you guys are so in love and you have this relationship everybody wants? What do you do differently? What did you do to create this new business for yourself or this income for yourself? And what I've done is taken those answers, the real answers that real people use who get consistent results. And I've said success leaves clues. If you do the same things they do, you get the same results. But who's going to teach you this? Great ideas that change your body, your mind, your emotion, your life don't interrupt you. You have to pursue them. And if you're watching right now, and if I haven't scared you off yet, then there must be some intrigue in you that says, I want more. If you're a person that's not willing to settle, if you're a person that wants more for your family, more for yourself, more energy, more aliveness, then don't wish, don't hope. Hope is a horrible strategy. It won't change it. Get a plan. And if you'll let me, I'll be that plan for you. And together, since we're donating 100% of this, you can literally save a life. You can save a child's life who's in slavery, and you can provide food for someone who's desperately in need while you do something that you have no risk on. I don't know if there's a better deal than that. Call us right now and get yourself started. Let me coach you, and let's go help some people as well.
Yeah, and it's interesting because we'll find, I think, in other people, a lot of people saying, we'll say hi to Jennifer in 1 second, is, oh my gosh, you say, oh, you can change instantly. People go, I haven't changed in 25 years, but it is true. It can be instantaneous.
Because you don't have the stimulus and you don't have the plan. And also when people say I haven't changed and it took me 10 years to change, I tell people this always. Every show I tell people this, every time I meet people. It's not true. Change takes a moment. It's the moment you say, I love you. It's over. I quit. Let's begin. I do. Your whole life changes the moment you make a real decision that you really act on. But most of us have not made decisions in so long. We just express what we want, but we never cut off any possibility and get a plan and get someone to help us to do the baby steps that get you momentum. And all of a sudden, baby steps become big steps, and they feel like baby steps because you have so much momentum. Momentum is the key to life. If you're finding yourself sitting on the couch and you think I'm crazy and insane with my intensity right now, you're missing momentum. Because this momentum is what will allow you to have the energy to make your relationship better, the energy to impact your kids, the energy to go work out and lose weight. Without energy, you got nothing. And energy is not only physical. I show you how to make the physical changes, but it's mental too. And if you don't feed your mind, what are you feeding it? Whatever's coming into it from social media, from the news. And the news is not designed to educate you. The news is designed to startle you. Your child may die by drinking water, film at 11, right? So I'm saying to you, step out of that for a few minutes a day. Give yourself 30 minutes or 20 minutes while you're driving or working out and feed your mind, take a little step and change your life. This is your chance, and this is our last time here. I've got one more show, and that's it today. So
and by the way, Tony's not back until the fall. I mean, it's a month. You could literally transform your life and then call us in the fall and tell him what's happened to you. Also, too, remember, and I love what you said, it's baby steps. Don't think of this as overwhelming. It's not at all.
Just put the first one in, you'll get momentum.
Just open the box, that's key, and put the first one in or download it.
Or pull out your phone, and it'll come to you. It'll remind you.
Because Tony's everywhere with you all the time now, which it wasn't 25 years ago, that's for sure. But here's the key. It is taking that first step. And I always say to people, are you sick and tired of being sick and tired?
Yeah.
That's my thing. It's like, how many more years are you going to go on and just say, maybe next week, next month, 10 years from now? Why? We got one spin at this. We have one spin at this thing called life. If you're not living it to its fullest, why not? And here's an opportunity that's easy. Even if you're, and I've gone through it, I love this. Even if you're kind of at the lowest point, you're like, I can't even see light from day. I can't see dark from light. Try this. It's all you have to do. We make it so easy. We've got the FlexPay. We do the free shipping. Tony has all the brilliance piled in here. But we make it so easy to get the best offer available in the history of what you've done. And he has offered a lot of things over the years, but there's not a better package. It's basically $1,000 of value that I say is invaluable. You cannot put a price at all.
Changing your life, right? Changing your relationship, changing your kids, right?
You cannot put a price on that. Well, we're going to say hi to Jennifer and find out what her story is. Jennifer, thank you for waiting. You're on with Tony now.
Hi, Tony. Hi, Susan. Happy New Year.
Hello.
Happy New Year, Jennifer.
How are you this evening?
Tell us where do you live and what's your story? Where did you get my program?
I'm from New York.
How's it
I am an insider for Adam's Monday Night Show, and HSN approached me about sending me Tony's kit last year, and I was very hesitant. I was just like, I don't think I want this kid. I said, this is the guy that walks on hot coals, and I said, I don't think I'm interested. And she's like, oh, okay. So I'm talking to my girlfriend, Lisa, who's listening in the other room, and she says to me, that's Tony Robbins. You have to get him. We have to listen to these tapes. He will change your life. I love him. We have to do this together. And I was like, okay. So I went back to HSN, and I got these tapes. And Tony has changed our life.
So you're trying to turn him down for free. HSN was going to let you turn him down for free. You're a tough customer.
I know. My girlfriend thought I was absolutely crazy.
I'm glad you got a girlfriend that's smart.
Tony, she loves you. Her name is Lisa.
What's her name?
She came over with me tonight.
Lisa, thanks for pushing her over the edge there, girl.
But I just want to tell everybody's worried about the new year. Worry about the new you. By listening to these tapes, these will develop you. These will change your attitude. They will motivate you. And it's things that you already have inside of you that he just opens up the box. He turns the key and says, look, this is what you need to do to change your life.
Tell me, will you tell people since you didn't want this?
I do my hour of power every day, and it has just changed my whole attitude. And I think that if you don't feel good about yourselves, everything in your life will not change. And Tony really helps you with that.
Yeah. Tell me something. I mean, you didn't want this to start with. Will you tell people what was it like to go through it? Because I think a lot of people think it's going to be this heavy, more work, and most of us are so busy with our kids and our business and our families.
When they told me how many tapes were in this box, I'm like, oh my God, I am not listening to all these tapes. Are you crazy? But I took them and I split them with my girlfriend, and I started, and I have never stopped. You are my wingman every day on the way to work. I get in my car with my 2 dogs, and I say to Radar, okay, what journey is Tony going to take us on today? And every day it is a new journey, and I go back to these tapes now when I have a problem in my life, and I'm thinking, what would Tony do? And I go through my tapes, and I stick it in, and I listen to them, and it helps me kind of solve the problem.
That's so beautiful.
That's awesome.
Well, you have so much energy. You're a hot wire, and I'm so grateful that we took you from Saul to Paul.
No, you've really helped us.
And,
so you know, and if it wasn't for my girlfriend Lisa, I never would have. I would have never listened to these tapes. And she's changed my life also, and I have to thank her. And I've rekindled new relationships with old friends, let bad things go, because I feel better about myself now. And I think that is the key. It's not a new year; it's a new you. And you have to embrace it. You have to get off that couch. You have to get these tapes and start listening to them, because you're the only one that can do it.
Wow.
You guys can sit here and talk for hours and hours and tell people, but it's about you. You're the ones that got to dial in and get these tapes and listen to them. And and it will be the best thing you ever do in your life.
Wow.
That's awesome.
I can't thank you enough, Jennifer, and I thank your friend for turning you on, Lisa for turning you on to this as well, but I really appreciate you sharing this, and I'm hoping that tonight there'll be some people that maybe were, held back a little bit or thought, this isn't going to do anything, that will really hear your words and decide to act on them tonight. So God bless you and thank you, and hopefully many lives will be changed, and because of you, many lives will be changed also. Those people change their own life, but we're going to save some young girls' lives, and we're going to also help some people that are homeless without food. We're going to do both tonight.
And that's wonderful. And people just
Jennifer,
don't realize that side of you, Tony.
God bless
and
you, Jennifer.
I want to say how grateful I am for what you do. And, they see the Tony on TV, but there's another Tony with a very big heart that helps as many people as he can. And there's a lot of people with money out there that don't do what you do, and they should learn by your example. And I just want to read one thing before I go.
Thank you so much.
It's a quote that Oprah said about you, and I think is really fitting. And it says, Tony is a superhuman, a catalyst for getting other people to change. It's not about motivation as much as it's allowing people to tap in what's already there. And that is that in a nutshell. So get off the couch, call in, and change your life.
Oh.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Oprah, you're the best. Oprah, I call you Oprah because you feel like Oprah.
She does.
Right now.
Yeah. You're hired, by the way, Jennifer. You're hired.
You're hired. God bless you, honey. Thank you so much.
Isn't that brilliant?
Oh,
You could
incredible.
how could you not resist Jennifer's energy?
Yeah, no kidding.
Imagine, really, if you're sitting there right now and you're like, gosh, I really do want to change my life. Or you're at the top of your game and you say, what's the next level? Where do I go from here? It's those extremes. This really could be that brilliant answer. Now, I'm going to show you everything you get, because it's just such an impressive kit, and everything is such a gem. It's such a treasure chest. Yeah. You don't go, oh no, I got to go through this. You go, oh my goodness, what's next? What am I going to learn?
You might
what
think like she did to start with, right? Which is, I'm not going to do this, but all you got to do is put in that first one, and you'll get momentum, because you'll want the next one and the next one, because it changes the way you feel, it changes the way you think, it changes the way you experience.
Wait, before we show you what you get, tell what Oprah did. She told you when she came to one of your seminars.
So Oprah came to the seminar, and the seminar's 50 hours, which most people can't even imagine, over 4 days. So she said, Tony, I love you dearly. Your work is unbelievable, but don't be insulted. I can't sit anywhere more than 2.5 hours. She said, 3 hours, I'm out. Like a 3-hour movie, I can't sit through it. And I said, don't worry, you won't be leaving. She goes, Tony, I'll be leaving, just don't be offended. 12 hours later, she's standing on a chair, looking at her own camera, going, this is one of the greatest experiences of my life, right? Awesome? So I don't care who it is. Usher is who I dearly love, and he said, Tony, I just can't. He went through 50 hours and had the greatest time of his life. He was standing up there, getting the crowd going at the end. So people that you respect and people that you know probably been exposed to this work at some point. If you've heard about it, or if you haven't, this is a chance for you to really move forward.
But if Oprah and Usher stayed, just put that first CD in, you're in.
Totally
I was just giving you an example of how powerful that is. Okay, let me show you the package. It is really impressive. First off, you get the blueprint. You get the way to do it with the journal and all the goodies it included. And I'll kind of break that down for you. It includes, of course, Money, Master the Game. It's a great book. Including in this, you get Personal Power Classics, The Edge, Inner Strength. Those three alone are almost a $300 $250 value. Just kind of start there. It's 20 CDs, but again, it's a delight to go through this. It's so easy, and you do it on your time when you have it. I
It's
love
like
your
one
philosophy.
a day. It's in 20 days. You know, most habits are formed over 21 days. It's 20 days of immersion, but it's 30, 40 minutes each day for you to be able to do this in net time.
And
no
I
extra
do
time.
it driving in my car. On top of that, you get the Power Talks, and those are brilliant. And you get the journals to go along with the companion books. The online personal profile, I think, we don't ever talk about it much, but I'll
should.
tell you what, I did mine. Yeah, we really should, honestly. This by itself, you'll get a coupon for this, right? It's included. The online profile is a $250 value. This book alone, I think, is worth getting.
And what people need to understand is this is a company that has done 2 million of these. It takes 15 minutes. They ask you a series of questions, and then they bring up this profile that shows you what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, what causes your communication to break down in a relationship. And when I first did this, like 10, 15 years ago, I thought, oh, they knew who I am. They did it. And then I had to do it for some friends. And they pay $200 each, corporations do, so they can know who you are before they hire you. I bought the rights to this, so it cost you nothing. But this 20 pages is different for every single person that fills out the form, and it'll guide you. Now, when you know this, you can take the programs and you can start to make the changes you need to that are going to make you more successful in your relationships, in your body, in your career or business.
And it's an aha
It really
report.
is.
It's
If you don't think it is,
amazing.
show it to your spouse and have them read it, and they'll tell you this is all true.
I'm totally taking it to my husband. He's going to be like, oh my gosh, and then I'm taking it to my boss. That's how you need to work with me. It'll help a little bit better. All right, then I want to show you too. You get the profile itself. You get $200. That's the free coaching session. Again, we don't get to talk about that at all. That's invaluable. That's amazing to talk to someone.
That's you sitting down with someone that I've trained. I'm not bragging, but I get paid $1 million a year to coach people. I've been coaching one of my clients, Paul Tudor Jones, is one of the top financial traders in the world for 24 years, to give you an idea.
Wow.
And I take those skill sets and I've trained people who now work with you one-on-one. You talk to them on the phone, they'll figure out what is it you want, what do you need, what's missing, what's preventing you from moving forward. They'll help you put a plan in place and then implement it. And so it isn't even just learning and listening and figure out who you are, it's also an interaction with someone who can help guide you as well.
Yeah. And included as well is $100 off one of your multi-day events, which those take it to the next level. Brilliant, brilliant. Of course, the digital online, which is the newest collection, you can download everything. It's in your pocket. It goes with you wherever you go. That has to be purchased separately by everybody else except for this offer.
That's right.
For $299. And that you're going to love. I love the online
To me,
component.
that's my favorite thing, because it's with
So
you all
cool.
the time, wherever
yeah.
it is, right?
And you can download, and you don't have to be online. You can have it downloaded and be able to listen and react while you're on the go or
And
wherever
all this
you are.
for $39, and we'll throw in Ginsu knives that'll get you off the bed. We'll do whatever it takes. We're feeding people, we're saving children, we're giving you everything. Why haven't you got off the couch? Call me right now, come on, we'll get going. Don't settle.
And free shipping, Dag. What more do you want? Really? Really? Okay, so here's the story. I want you to stay on the line. Do me a favor. Go to automated ordering, jump to hsn.com. A couple clicks, you've got it. And then you sit back, and here's the best part. If you get it, you listen to that first DVD. I don't care. Listen to all of it. Download everything, and you go, nah, I don't know. You're not listening if you go, yeah. You can still send it back for a complete refund in 30 days.
Yes.
So there really is nothing to lose. But imagine, suspend your disbelief. That's the problem. You think, oh, it's impossible. You can change instantly, blah, 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 blah. No, suspend your disbelief. Try this one time.
Yeah.
Give it one shot, one disc. Give it one disc and see if it doesn't absolutely start to change your life and change your life dramatically. We're going to head back to the phones. By the way, don't forget, FlexPay is great. Tony is not back until the fall. And I want to slow down for 1 second because I know we're going through this fast. 100% of Tony's net profits, all of it.
It means everything after the cost of the physical material.
100% of the net profits is going to two very important, I get goosebumps on this, organizations. Tony's not making a dime from this. He's giving it all away. Here's what it is. Part of it's going to go to Feeding America, a brilliant organization.
Feeding America, by the way, as I said, there's 45 million people in this country. They don't know where their next meal is going to come from. 17 million children, they're the best. So I fed 100 million people with them 2 years ago, 100 million last year. I'm going to feed 100 million this year, and out of this weekend, we're trying to feed 2.5 million people, and it looks like now we're going to hit those numbers.
It's huge. And again, that goes directly to him. And the other one, of course, is the Operation Underground Railroad that is getting children out of slavery,
Yes.
Sex slaves. I can't even begin to talk about how great that
Extraordinary.
is. So here's what we're going to do. Do we want to go to one of the testimonials? Can we do that? We're going to say hi to Belinda, Florida first. All right, let's say hi to Belinda, and then we'll show you a little on-tape testimonial. Hi, Belinda. You're on with Tony. Welcome.
Oh, hi, guys. I'm so glad I got through to you. I am not
Nice
that
to
far
meet you,
from you.
Belinda.
I'm in Delray Beach, Florida. And I
Oh, wow, right around the corner.
purchased your book and your CDs about 20 years ago, probably maybe 1993-ish. And I just purchased this program again. I'm looking for a do-over, so to speak, a reboost. When I did your program many years ago, I definitely enjoyed it and listened to all the CDs, and I got promoted at my job. But then, you know, kind of like when you stop going to the gym and you stop using the tools and, you know, life happened. I got breast cancer and I got married a couple times and, you know, life happened. And I just feel like I'm stuck in a rut and I need to, you know, make a change. I remembered that there's a quote in the Awaken the Giant Within where you talk about if something isn't working, change your approach or something like that. And I definitely need to change my approach.
Well, I'm so glad that you decided to come back and do this. It's just like anything else, right? If you worked out for 5 years or 10 years and you're in great shape and then something interrupts it, right? Stage of life, as you said, you get married, you get a divorce, or something happens with your kids. And so this is designed, and one of the things I'm most proud of is people pick this up from 10 years ago, 20 years ago. I mean, I'm going to be 57 shortly, and I have people come up to me and say, I've been listening to your stuff since I was 20, and they're 50. You know, it's like, come on. But I think what you're going to find here is this is the latest and best of everything we have, and you take that in a step at a time, it's going to transform everything. But I want to also, for calling in, invite you to come to the event. You already have a coupon to come, but I want to invite you to the full event as my guest. And I'm doing one here in Florida in the fall. So if you stay on the line afterwards and give us your number, I'll invite you and come to that event. We'll have about 10,000 people here. And it'll be people from 30, 40 countries. We translate 3 or 4 languages, and I promise you it'll be experienced like you can't imagine. But in the meantime, you'll be making the changes in your life here through this program. So the stacking effect will be really, really powerful for you. So thanks for joining us again. What do you say to someone who's out there? You pushed yourself over the edge. What could you say to somebody who's hearing this tonight and getting them to go? Because we're almost out of time, and I'm hoping we get as many humans as we can today.
You know what? There's nothing to lose. I mean, like you guys have talked about, there's a money-back guarantee, and I guarantee you that when you start listening to the tapes or the CDs and you start doing the work, you know, your voice and the way you motivate people, it's definitely going to change your life.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, Belinda, I'll look forward to meeting you. When you come to the event, come up and say hello and tell me we met on HSN. I'll look forward to that.
And by the way, we are the only place. This is totally exclusive. You cannot find this anywhere else. It's an exciting night because, again, if you're sitting there right now, for some reason you've tuned in, you're watching. Even if you're channel flicking, you're like, oh, you kind of stumbled upon us. I always believe there's a reason behind it. So why not take that action? Why not do and invest in yourself? You're investing to help feed the hungry, which is amazing. This is something when you buy this, you're going to affect other people, not only in your own personal life, but those that you'll never know that Tony works with through those 2 amazing organizations. It's a total win-win. This is one of my favorite things to get to talk about because what a blessing for so many people, most you won't even know, and most importantly, it's a blessing to you to absolutely change your life tonight. But don't miss out. You don't want to let it sell out. That's kind of a bummer because when it's gone, it's gone. And do remember that Tony's not back until the fall, so that's a long time before you'll get another opportunity like this. And again, totally exclusive, almost $1,000 package you can get home on FlexPay, which is easy. Any major credit card, PayPal, we love that. For what are we doing, guys? $39.80 and free shipping. If you don't love it, send it back. We even give you your money back.
It's not even a cup of coffee a day if you go to Starbucks, right?
Yeah, that's true.
It's probably 10 cups of coffee.
That's exactly right. All right, so we're going to go to a videotape. Can we do that right now? All right, we've got some amazing celebrities. Of course, you work with everybody, so check this out.
Coming actually here to have that many people focused on one intent, super powerful. It's rocket fuel.
This whole idea that Tony had of modeling, look at people who do things that inspire you and then apply it to your own life.
I was introduced to Tony Robbins when I was 15 years old. I remember feeling after that just unstoppable.
I think Tony Robbins allows those people who want to continue to climb mountains to climb them.
I mean, that's just scratching the surface.
Yeah, it is. I've had the privilege of working with presidents of countries. I've worked with some of the greatest musicians, some of the greatest athletes in the world. And what I do with them, if you say, why do they call me? They're already successful. They either call me because they're successful and they want to go to the next level. Like Hugh Jackman called me. He's become a dear friend, but he called me when he's about to have what he thought was the biggest part of his life, because on stage in the theater, he owned it. But in films, he felt like he really didn't bring it completely. And he was doing Les Miserables, and so I sat down with him and I showed him how to make this shift inside of himself. And he was interviewed by The Hollywood Reporter and by a series of magazines, and he said it completely changed him. And of course, he was nominated for Academy Award and also for, you know, an Emmy, for a Golden Globe Award for that. So that's the type of work that I do. It's showing people how to take a change. If you're already great, how to go to the next level. If you're having a challenge, how do we break through? And the way I do that is 40 years of working with tens of millions of people from 100 different countries. At this point, I could be an idiot, and I have to see that your problem is not your problem. It's a pattern. It's a pattern of thinking, it's a pattern of feeling, and some patterns make you angry or frustrated or worried or overwhelmed or stressed or tired, and other patterns in the same human being, you change the pattern and you feel grateful, you feel alive, you feel excited, you feel passionate, you take action. But most people think there's something wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with you. Nobody's broken. Nobody needs to be fixed. We just have to change these patterns. And I get the phone call when President of the United States, Bill Clinton calls me and says, they're going to impeach me in the morning. What should I do? And my first response was, could you call me sooner, right? Or Serena Williams, I'm melting down. What do I do right now? And I got to produce the result now. That's how I built my reputation and my brand. Or a child that's suicidal, knock on wood, I've never lost one suicide now in 39, going on this now. Next month will be my 40th year. And it's not because I'm lucky, it's because I understand what makes people take action, what makes them pull back. If someone's going to try and kill themselves, as horrible as that is, there's a reason. And the reason is they think dying will be less painful than living. I know how to change someone's emotions and how to condition it so it stays. And now I do that for you as if you're at a seminar, at home, at your leisure, in your car, as you're working out. Call me right now and let's immerse together. Let's make 2017 the best year you've ever had by giving you a coach, by giving you a plan, by breaking through the limits. Let's start this thing right now. Call me now.
Okay, I've got a question to ask you, though. What a lot of people say, well, I made that New Year's resolution. Daggone it, I'm going to lose weight this year. I'm going to change this. I'm going to stop smoking. We have a million of them, and then literally 3 weeks in, they're like, nah, I'm not going back to the gym. How do you make it stick?
Because you got to have, it's not enough to have a resolution. You need rituals. If your resolution is, I'm going to go lose 30 pounds, and your first ritual is to go to Starbucks in the morning and have a smoke, whatever they call that stuff, and you wonder why you're not feeling so good 2 hours later. So what I show you how to do is change the rituals and how to train yourself and condition yourself to do the right thing. I mean, we talked earlier about the fact that, willpower doesn't last. If willpower is your plan, it's not going to work. What you have to do is change your conditioning. So many people have a food or an alcohol or a dessert that they've loved their whole life that's irresistible to them. And then one day, that changes. And what changed it is you had that alcohol, you had that food, and you had an experience that was extremely unpleasant. You know what I'm talking about, where things are moving back out of your body, and your brain links up. This is pain. And so now it doesn't take willpower not to drink that alcohol or eat that food. Even the smell of it turns you off. That's what I'm going to show you how to do. How to condition yourself to do the things you want to do and condition yourself to not do the things that are not good for you and where it doesn't take willpower. That's a huge part of what Ultimate Edge is about, and anyone can benefit from it. And once you know how to do it, you can do it for your friends or for your kids. You can teach them these simple techniques. Let's get started.
Well, and I think what's so important to understand is you take us through baby steps. And what I loved so much about it is even in the bluest of day or wherever you are, you make us start to recognize little baby pieces of our lives that we can appreciate. And I love the fact that it grows from there to there. And that's really an important part of the method, isn't it?
It certainly is. And it's little things. Little things can change everything. If you're at home and you're tired, you're exhausted, there are things we'll show you that will change your energy literally that fast. The way you move the body, the way you breathe changes your biochemistry, but no one's ever taught us this. Or questions. You can change your entire experience by just changing habitual questions. People have questions like, why does this always happen to me? Or what's wrong with me? Or how come I can never lose weight? Well, if you ask, you shall receive. If you ask a lousy question, you get a lousy, how come I can never lose weight? You can, but when you say, how come you can never lose weight? The brain goes, because you're a pig, because you're not disciplined, because you don't care. The lousy questions give lousy answers. So I'm going to show you how to ask new questions that cause you to process and feel and behave differently. And it's 30 minutes a day while you're driving, while you're working out. I mean, literally, it's fun, as you've heard people talk about. It's easy, and it's a chance for you to make a real shift. You want one? Then do something about it right now.
And it's the perfect time to do it. And again, it's such a little investment in you. I think we talked about this yesterday. I think especially as women, we give and we give and we give and we give. You give. oh my gosh, the energy that you put out, to people, and there's, I don't know how you do it. It's brilliant, but I think especially for women, we're givers, we're nurturers,
Yes.
we're take-carers, and we think, I'm just not going to spend that money on me. No, I've got to give to somebody else. Stop that madness.
Yeah,
you're so worth, men and women, you're so worth this small investment to really dramatically change your life, because if you're still doing the same things you've always been doing and you're not getting any different results, why not try something different? Just suspend your disbelief and go, you know what? She's crazy. He might be crazier, and I'm going to try it. Why not? And use, what is it? $39.80 is on our FlexPay with free shipping and an ironclad guarantee that says even if the first disc doesn't do anything for you, you can send it back and refund your money. But tonight's the night to do it. And remember, we have one more show to go. You don't want these to sell out because they absolutely sold out in October.
We canceled the last show.
Yeah, we had to cancel the last show. And I think what's even more important, when you're purchasing this and you get it at home, you're helping you. Great, we love that. But you're helping others, because 100% of Tony's net profit, I cannot emphasize this enough, because it is such a generous thing for this brilliant man to do and his team, goes to helping others. Feeding America,
yes.
And the second one is Operation Underground Railroad, yes. That is getting young girls out of the sex slavery business. I mean, how can you go wrong spending $39 when you know at least that's going to happen, okay? Imagine what can happen for you. I've got goosebumps. I love this. All right, so here's what we're going to do next. Tony, I got a question. Do you have your favorite all-time success story? And that was from Bruce on my Facebook page.
Oh, my gosh. I really don't have one per se. There's so many things. I mean, I would say people that are suicidal are some of the ones that touch me the most. I've had people come up and tell me they're watching me in an infomercial in those days, or watching me on a show like this, and they said I had the gun on the table. I've had 24 at least conversations like this in the last 5 or 10 years, 6, 7, 8 years. And they said I watched and I got pulled in, I got hope, and I decided, what the hell, I'm gonna go do this. They put the gun down. I mean, true stories of that nature. So many incredible athletes turning around, or teams. I have my neighbor next door here owns the Washington Capitals, and he moved in and he goes, we've met before, and I recognized him, and we had this conversation. He owns an NBA team, and I said, we know a mutual friend who owns the Golden State Warriors. He's a partner of mine, and I own a couple of sports teams as well. And I said, yeah, he just sent me my ring. I just got my championship ring, the Golden State Warriors. He goes, he gave me one. I spent $1 billion to get one. And he said some colorful language to me. I didn't dare tell him I had 3 of them from 3 different teams that I worked with over the years. So turning around a sports team, taking somebody suicidal, helping a child to totally transform, people capturing their life again, finding their aliveness and passion, all of those touch my heart. So it doesn't have to be a famous person. It happens every day of my life. And so what I want to do is not tell you the stories of other people. I really want you to have your own story. And I hope you'll call me now and get started, so that when I do come back in the fall, you can tell me what's happening in your life and call in and share the story. It happens every time we do this. And I'd love to hear yours.
And we'd like to go to another caller and ask them theirs. It's Pavel joining us from New York. Welcome. You're on with Tony, Pavel.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Tony. How's it going?
Hi, Pavel. How are you?
I'm good. I'm very excited to share my story.
Please tell us, where were you before you got the program? What changes have you made? How's your life today?
Sure. I'll tell you about the day that I first listened to the program. I put my earbuds on, and the first thing that I did, about 7 minutes into it, I put my gym clothes, and I went to the treadmill and started running. And I did that. That's awesome. With your voice, giving this powerful message, and I could feel the energy and the momentum right away building up. And everything after that is success, which I can share that as well.
Tell us. So you started to work out, you started taking charge of your body. What else? I said, so you started to work out with more intensity, take care of your body?
To exercise in order to feel emotionally better. My mood got better, my mental clarity. I started to feel more connected to myself, to others. The program helped me develop a routine of exercises and incantation that put me in the zone and in the right state of mind. Something I currently do is I wake up at 6 a.m. every morning. I work out. I make a vegetable juice, and I write music for an hour before I go to work.
That's awesome.
Just because it's something that I really love to do. Regarding work, I'm a musician, and in the past, it was always hard to get work. And honestly, I believe that part of the problem was that I was focusing on a lot of the negative aspects of being a musician and how hard it can be. And I started to shift my focus into the things that I do love about music. And I shifted my focus into a mindset of serving others with music. As a result of that, I felt like I was starting to get really lucky and people were liking me more. Eventually, I landed a really cool job as an audiobook engineer. And now I get to work with famous authors and narrators and actors, and I get to read along with them, and I get to read about a book a week. And the last thing is that I teach guitar to kids and adults at night. And one problem that I was having with my students is that I wasn't being successful in motivating them to practice. And one thing that I got to admit I stole from your program, Tony, is the importance of making habits and daily routines and to break them down into simple things. So I created this 7-minute practice routine for my students to and made them write it down. Like Monday you're going to do this, Tuesday you're going to do this, and tell it to me. You're going to do it. And the next week when I would come to teach them, I noticed a huge improvement. And before I would ask them to practice 30 minutes a day, and that would never happen. And so
nobody does it, right? That's the beauty.
Yeah.
You capture the beauty of this is like if you make the task small enough, but where it matters, people do it. And then when they do it, they feel proud of themselves. They feel successful, and then they want to do more. Versus when you give them a big task, people get overwhelmed, right? That's so brilliant that you did that. So it's made a difference for your students, it sounds like.
Yeah, and I'm still working on stuff, but I feel like I have this weapon now to just kind of beat anything that gets in the way. I feel like I have this soundtrack that I put in my ears, and I just like, okay, let me just, I listen to the program over and over because there's a lot of stuff, and it's easy to forget if you just listen to it once. So I think this is definitely worth it, at least for me. So thank you.
I'm so thrilled, and I'm so thrilled that you're using, I always tell people, my original teacher, Jim Rohn, used to tell me, repetition is the mother of skill. He asked me at one point, I was really struggling, and I was asking him for some coaching, and I said, I've done this, and I've done that, and I'm working so hard, and I'm spending 18 hours a day. And he said, Tony, you're doing all the hard work, but you're not doing the mental and emotional work. And I said, what are you talking about? He goes, there's a book you should read. He said, it's called Think and Grow Rich, was the book he recommended. And I said, I've already read that book. And he turned to me, I'll never forget, and he said, how many times? And I said, what do you mean how many times? I read it once. And he said, that's obvious. So what do you mean it's obvious? He said, by your bank account and your attitude, it's obvious you read it once. He said, I read it 24 times. I'm rich, you're poor. Any ideas you have there? Any clarity? And so I said, give me the book. And I read it again and again. So that repetition is how you take an idea from just understanding it intellectually to being moved emotionally to taking action consistently until it's just a habit. And you've really done that for yourself. So congratulations to you, brother. And you stay on the line. I'm going to invite you to come to the seminar. The people have been calling in. I want to be able to do that for it. I want to meet you personally.
Awesome.
Well, thanks for joining us. Stay on the line because we're going to grab you back and get the information. You know what's really neat, though? Think of the domino effect on that. And I'm sure sometimes it crosses your mind a lot. What is he teaching the kids? At such a young age. Can you imagine? I mean, I'm getting chill bumps on that. How brilliant that he has learned the lessons and been able to incorporate it. And now he's affecting so many other children. And imagine their lives being totally transformed understanding this. I mean,
and look
how
what he's done
exciting.
in his life. He's found a way to live what he loves. He gets to do his music. He gets to learn. And we can do that in our lives. We can remake our lives. I know it seems overwhelming in the beginning, but it's because you don't have someone showing you how to chunk it down, how to take those couple of minutes a day that literally, when you build them day after day, you end up with a different life. But it's not going to happen by hoping. It will not happen by just watching and hearing other people's stories. And again, I have nothing vested economically. 100% is going to help these two organizations. I really just want to serve you, and I want to serve them. And so I've taken these 2 days here at my home to kind of reach out to you and say, please do this. I do this every day of my life, but I figured HSN has another audience, and I wanted to reach that audience. That's why I showed up today. I want to help these children get out of slavery, and we're going to do it together. I want to feed more people, which we're going to do. And I want you to feed your heart, your soul, your spirit, and your mission. I want you to find what's going to make you feel even more alive. If you're doing great, I'm sure you're hungry and want more. If you're not doing great, it might feel a bit overwhelming, but if you'll give me the chance, I can really guide you step by step to go where you want to go, and then you'll be telling your story instead of listening to somebody else. So I've asked you about 20 times tonight, but I hope right now, if there's going to be a time, we're about to be out of time here, ask yourself, what do I got to lose? I can't lose money. I'm not going to lose time. And if you think, what if this guy's crazy? What if I'm wrong? Well, then you're going to be exposed to something and you send it back. But if I'm right, and 50 million people would tell you I'm right, then you're going to have something here that could truly change your life. And it's a new year, and most people, that new year is like a chance for a fresh start. And I'd love you to give yourself that fresh start tonight. And if you just get on that phone or go online route and order this, you're going to have a different feeling inside because you know some answers are coming, as opposed to just wanting things to change or giving up on change. And so I hope you'll let me have the privilege to serve you, and I hope that tonight has inspired you to, by some of these stories, to hear what's really possible and to not only not give up, but not settle, and just say, maybe now's the time to do a little bit more for myself, my family, my career, my life. So if it is, I feel like this is really well vested time, and I'm grateful we got to spend this time together.
We have about 2 more minutes to go, but I want to grab Jose really quick.
You got it. Go for it.
Joining us from Pennsylvania. Hi, Jose. Thank you for waiting. You're on with Tony now.
Yes, hey, Tony. How's it going?
Jose, are you out there? I'm doing great. Thanks for joining us. Tell us, what did you get my program? Where were you before? Where are you now? What's changed?
Oh, Tony, so much has changed. I started with you with Personal Power 2 back in the days when it was tapes.
Wow. Yeah.
And I went to your first seminar back in 1997, Competitive Edge, and then Unleashed Power Within. So I met you in '97, and I was so excited to have met you there.
Wow, that's amazing.
So, Tony, real quick, there's 7 areas that I got impacted the most from this program. The first was health. That was real big for me. It gave me more energy for my goals, more clarity. The second, which was powerful for me, was emotion and meaning. I've learned things like, your physiology, your focus, your language patterns, things like gratitude and incantation.
How to change your feelings immediately in a real way. Yeah.
Yeah. The third one, Tony, for me was relationships. I have extraordinary friends, extraordinary peer group. Things like I know how to manage my time better, so I have less overwhelm.
Yeah.
I chunk things.
Yes.
The fifth is, I'm true to myself more, and I'm living the moment, being in touch with the moment.
Beautiful.
Number 6, Tony,
Yes.
it's my business. I a lot of the tools that you teach in this program apply to business. And I can't wait to go to Business Mastery, take my business to the next level, Tony. It's so awesome. And finally, last one, Tony, is contribution. In the end, it's all about giving back and paying it forward. And in reality, that's all I'm doing it for. And I got to thank you for that, Tony. And, thank you.
Gosh, I want to thank you. You've covered just about every area of your life that you found a way to improve, which is really, really beautiful. And you want to come to Business Mastery, I'll invite you to come to that. I've got one coming up in about a week. If you want to make it that one, you stay on the line and I'll invite you to it. It's going to be 2,000 entrepreneurs from all over the world looking at how to improve their business, improve their life. So love to have you for sharing what you shared today. I'm so proud of all the areas you've changed. And I know if I help you in that area, you're going to help a lot more people as well. So since you're so contribution driven, let me contribute just a bit more to you tonight.
All right, Jose, we're going to grab your call and we'll make sure to get information. I have 35 seconds. Tony, any last things you'd like to mention now before we're back?
I think we've talked enough. I think that if you watched here tonight, I hope you've been touched, and I hope that you'll really just think about what do you really want in your life today, and that you won't hesitate to go create it. And either do it with me or do it somewhere, but don't let this night pass. Don't let this beginning of a new year pass without doing something that's going to commit you to changing your life and making it better. No, nobody wants to settle, so I hope you've been inspired tonight. God bless you, and I hope I get a chance to meet you in person, hear the story of how you've changed your life someday soon.
All right, and coming up, we'll be back together again at 10 o'clock, right? 10 p.m.
Yeah,
so stay one more
time.
hour. That's it until the fall. Colleen's up next, so we'll see you in just a little bit. Stay there and stay on the line for, of course, his program.
God bless.
HSN wants you to live your best life by bringing you health and wellness products, solutions, and tips. This week, enjoy up to 30% off healthy cooking from Curtis Stone and Dash. Find your perfect workout outfit with 3 flex or more on all athletic apparel and footwear featuring Danica Patrick and Copperfit. Plus, there's free shipping on fitness equipment and headphones like Proform and Beats. Search health and wellness at hsn.com.
You don't have to be a trained chef to cook a fantastic meal. The key to great cuisine starts with great ingredients, prepared in the simplest way possible. And when combined with the right kitchen solutions, cooking can be satisfying, creative, and fun. I'm Curtis Stone, and I'm passionate about food.
Don't miss the return of Curtis Stone's Kitchen Solutions, only on HSN.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives.
Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
There's so many things to love about HSN, but one thing that makes shopping here fun is FlexPay. Get it home now without the stress of paying all at once. Why pay full purchase price today when you can pay over time? Buy what you want now, pay it off later with your credit or debit card. FlexPay. It's that easy. Exclusively at HSN.